I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do that next, okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging you.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what
bring-
you're doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing in my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video takes us to Danbury, Connecticut, where we find the Long Island Frauditor. He just can't stay away from this place. He wants satisfaction, but he's not going to get any today as he tries to interview the mayor of Danbury. But the mayor wants nothing to do with him. Now, you know what the real pitiful thing about this is? That Long Island Audit, our good buddy Sean Paul Reyes, thinks that he is a real journalist. He thinks he's part of the press. Oh, there's something wrong with this guy. Man, just because you have a cell phone camera does not make you anything but a jackwagon. Sit back, watch, and enjoy.
Guys, so this is where the mayor's having a groundbreaking ceremony. See if we can ask him some questions with the free press. Exercise our First Amendment right here. Mr. Mayor, do you have any comment to one of your Danbury police officers?
Not right now. Thank you very much.
Witness tampering.
Have a great
Witness tampering. He was witness tampering and saying homophobic slurs. Do you have any comment, Mr. Mayor? Do you have any comment on the homophobic slurs? No comment on homophobic slurs by one of your sergeants in the police department, sir. No comment whatsoever. What about 20 years ago I'd have been dead with my teeth missing? Can you assure the Danbury residents that Officer Ken Utter can protect them, sir? Can you assure the residents of Danbury here that Officer Ken Utter can protect them, sir? Do you have any comments, sir?
No comment.
Excuse me, sir?
No comment.
No comment on 20 years ago I'd have been dead? I mean, it's an easy opinion to have. It's a comment, right? It's pretty easy.
I tell you what's even easier, Sean, is that you are not a member of the press. Remember that. You are not a member of the press. You don't work for any news agency. Oh, that's right. You're independent. You're so independent you have your own camera. Your cell phone camera. Can't even afford to buy a real camera? Come on, Sean, all that money you make?
There's nothing wrong with it. To answer a question, sir. Where's the transparency, Mr. Mayor? Do you think that calling somebody a homophobic slur is a good thing, Mr. Mayor? Do you think that's acceptable as a police officer, sergeant of your department?
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I will not comment right now. Thank you.
You're not going to comment on a homophobic slur, sir.
Thank you very much.
Witness tampering, evidence tampering, coaching by your police department, sir. This is important information, sir. The people want to know. All right, guys, we're gonna let him do his little spiel over here, and when he's leaving, we'll ask him again. He doesn't want to answer any questions here. He doesn't want to answer any questions. Why don't we all ask the mayor? Why don't we need to ask the mayor some important questions here? Homophobic slurs and evidence tampering by the Danbury Police Department. Look, everybody's mad. Everybody gets mad when you bring out the truth here. Why? What's wrong with the truth? What's wrong with transparency?
Hey, sweetheart, I have a news flash for you. Nobody cares about transparency except for you. Everybody in the town is fine just the way things are. And they don't need outsiders coming in stirring up the pot. You're not welcome there. Don't you get the message yet, Sean? Go home.
What's wrong with it? Where's Jen? Jen! Jan Geigler, do you have any comment on your on allegations that you perjured yourself in trial?
No, no comment.
No comment?
No comment.
You have no comment on the allegations that you perjured yourself in trial?
None. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too, Miss Geigler. I missed you at the City Hall earlier.
I know.
But the people who are watching the trial are saying that you perjured yourself, sir.
Did you watch
Ma'am,
it?
excuse me.
Did you watch it?
I did. I believe you perjured yourself as well.
Oh, I don't.
You don't believe you perjured yourself?
Have a good day.
Sturtevant, aren't you in charge of internal affairs, sir?
I used to be, Sean. How are you?
You're not in internal affairs anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm now the deputy chief.
Now you are the deputy chief.
Yes.
Are you aware that Sergeant Yacobellis was caught body camera evidence tampering from my trial and said that I was a FAG?
Well, now, Sean, I don't know anything about that, but I tell you what, when you go behind bars, a lot of things can happen, sonny boy. Well, I tell you, I'll leave you with one thought. If the shoe fits, wear it. Yeah!
He covered it up by removing the audio from my discovery. Do you have any comment?
No, I have not seen that video yet.
I can send it to you if you like.
I'm sure Internal Affairs is already looking into it.
Yeah, I went there. I went there and filed a complaint. Yeah, and he's coaching. No comment on the allegations that he was coaching a suspect on what to write in his report. Is that Danbury?
Comment on any
Is that Danbury police? Is that Danbury police officer? Danbury Police Department policy to coach a witness?
I have no comments for you today, Sean.
He admitted on the stand he was coaching him. Is coaching an acceptable word?
I have no comments for you today, Sean.
No comments. What about you, sir, Captain? Do you have any comments?
We have mechanisms in place for any allegations that you're making, and they'll follow their way through.
They're not. I mean, they're facts. They're on video, sir.
I understand.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. All right. This is the old mayor here. He was the mayor when I was unlawfully arrested. But do you have any comment on the prosecution? You had a lot to say on the radio.
Well, sonny boy, I tell you, being ignored has to be the worst feeling ever. Now, you've talked to half a dozen people. They all have no comment. A normal person, I know that's a stretch, but I'm saying it anyway. A normal person would leave. But Sean's far from normal, as we will all agree.
I did? You did. You did a radio interview concerning the library incident, did you not?
You're over Texas.
I don't recall.
Don't recall.
I don't recall.
Don't recall. You sound like Janice Geigler on the stand.
Oh.
Don't recall. So now we have the deputy chief. He used to be in charge of internal affairs. I saw him at the mayor's coronation. Where's Patrick Rittenauer, the police chief?
A few moments later.
Mr. Mayor, what about the education for the Danbury Police Department, sir? 20 years ago, I'd be dead with my teeth missing. Officer Ken Utter would do it himself. Where's the accountability? Your police department says homophobic slurs, sir. Do you, the people of Danbury, you don't care, right? Because it's not happening to you. Mayor Esposito, the homophobic slurs that were said on body camera by your sergeant, Yacobellis of your police department, sir.
Thank you for coming.
The evidence tampering. The evidence tampering. The evidence tampering, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Hold on. I gotta let this guy get in first. He moves a little slow.
Yeah, you're just blocking me so I can't get to the mayor.
He's an older guy.
Now, if you think that Sean's gonna leave without talking to the mayor, you're sadly mistaken. Yeah, most people would leave, but there's 18 minutes left on the video. Now, we're not gonna watch all 18 minutes, I guarantee you that. Let's just watch a couple of highlights, shall we? Yeah, roll that clip.
Excuse me, Mayor. Why don't you have any comment on all the corruption in your police department, sir? Why do you not have any comment on the corruption in your police department, sir? 20 years ago, residents of Danbury, 20 years ago, I'd have been dead with my teeth missing. I might not be a resident, but that's heinous behavior by the Danbury Police Department. No accountability, zero. Homophobic slurs, evidence tampering. Where's the accountability? We're gonna go outside. The mayor ran from us.
Should we go get our posters for the photo ops?
Yeah, sure. Go get them. I want to let the world know, though. Everyone.
Well, there you have it, folks. Sean continues to whine and cry and snivel for another 15 minutes. For what? Nobody wants him there. Nobody wants to hear that nonsense. Now, that one woman that was there looked like Acura Amanda. I don't know if it was. I didn't really take a good look. But anybody knows who those two women are with the big sunglasses on that were with him, let me know. At any rate, you know that Sean is going to continue to whine and cry for his so-called civil rights, which, man, you should just stay home and get a job in Long Island somewhere. Not to worry, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sean. Cheers to that, baby boy. Get a job.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail. Go ahead. Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
No reason
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, ma'am. No, that's the law.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu Akbar. Haknuikan akra. Ula wala papatay.